From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best.
To the best.
This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and it is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, and it is for Saturday, April 24th at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park. Oh boy, I love that. I love that racetrack. I think it's the best one in the world, and pretty much it's been a pleasure going there for like the last 30 some odd years, and tomorrow I'll be turning 37. So I've been pretty much going there since I was very, very small. So pretty much good memories there. But all in all, let's get into the money, baby. Race one today should be a very good race today. I think that we have ourselves a great field here. This is going to be the Crystal Water Stakes as well, too. It's a $100,000 grade 3. It's going to be a mile on the turf, and we're going to go with the horse by the name of Assimilate, actually, sorry. And that's going to be the two horse today. The horse is 8-5 right now on the morning line, but we'll probably get a little bit lower than that, or probably go ahead and move up to maybe 2-1, maybe 9-5, something of that nature. But it does look like a two-horse race, but we do need to respect the fact that Brando the bartender is here as well, too, who does loom the danger. And Irish Heat Wave has been moved to the Peter Miller barn, so things might change up a little bit. But when I look at Assimilate, I see a horse that should be able to take this field on and really do well today. You look at this horse's figs and everything like that, everything really stands out. The horse had a really good number back at Del Mar, but wound up finishing fourth that day, but was leading the field, but lost to Arklow, who's a very good horse. Then lost to North County Guy as well, to finish third to North County Guy in the Turf Classic over at Santa Anita earlier this year in January, and the horse finished second right after that in the San Marcos and wound up finishing fourth in the San Luis Rey. Now the horse gets Flavian Pratt to ride it, and it looks like this could be the fit. And I think this was exactly what they're trying to do, is get themselves a win off the top jockey today. And I think that's exactly why they went with that why they went with this combination. Richard Baltus trains North County Guy, who's the favorite in this race. North County Guy did win last time out in open claimers on a $100,000 race, and actually finished first in that Turf Classic as well, too, back in January. So the horse has won 2 in a row and actually has won his last 3 out of 4. So pretty much this horse is hot coming into this race. Mario Gutierrez returns to ride the horse as well. So I do see a stretch duel on the turf between these two horses to try to go ahead and get this stakes win today. Then we got Brando the bartender, who's going to be ridden by Umberto Rispoli. Umberto Rispoli rode this horse to a great victory in this last stakes race. That was another grade 3, and pretty much the horse ran its best number, one of its best numbers in that race. So Rispoli's been doing very, very well with the horse. He's ridden the horse 4 times, only won once, but never has finished worse than 5th, and that was in the Turf Classic as well, too. But the 2 races after that, 2nd and 3rd, and that 3rd was in the Tiz now. So, Brando the bartender has been a good horse. He's kind of been passed around a little bit, but the horse is good. And then Irish Heat Wave, we're throwing him in here for exotics to get us money here. And this horse is kind of out of its wits a little bit, but the horse has ran against some of the best. So, we'll just give the horse that with Irish Heat Wave, and that's going to be our group for race 1 right there. All right, we move on to race 2. Race 2, we have Ed Gaddy. This is going to be a claiming race, $24,000 purse to this race as well, too. And I think that what happens here is that we have ourselves a race that's pretty open in a sense, but I think that we can really go ahead and break it down to a few horses here. And I think that Ed Gaddy's going to run a really good one. We got Andrew Lerner, who's training the horse. And you know what? They had the horse at Los Alamitos, and the horse was in quarter horse races. But I think they were getting this horse confident enough to ride in a race like this one, which is going to be at furlongs today. And I think that Ed Gaddy is sharp coming into this one when you look at the speed figs as of late. But I know I'm using his quarter times, but I think that in this group right here, it's not gonna make a difference because they're going short. And the last time the horse did go 6, the horse wound up finishing 8th, but that was against a much better group. This time around, the horse is returning to $16,000 claimer, but it's a $24,000 purse. So you know that you got 16,000, and you got the 12.5 horses as well too. So pretty much all these horses are going to be going for 16,000. I think Ed Gaddy's going to be good today, so that's when we're going to circle him to go ahead and get this upset win today at 8-1. And then we have Zorich, a horse that I've given plenty of chances to, but Zorich just keeps falling short. The horse finished 6th last time out, 2nd before that. And you guys know I've put this horse in our group a few times, and Andrew Lerner's the trainer for this horse as well too. But this horse does loom the big danger of being, you know, a big winner today at 7-2 is not going to be that horse's number. And you know, after a while, it's just like, can you just go ahead and get us a win? And you know, it's been some good jockeys who rode this horse as well too. So you know, you can't just sleep on Zorich. That's why we have him in the 2-hole today. And then we have Crooked Finger Ray, who's going to be seen as the favorite. I think Crooked Finger Ray is a real good horse, but I think that this horse is going to be outwitted today a little bit. He has JJ Hernandez riding him for the 4th time here, and JJ Hernandez rode him to a victory over at Del Mar in the same type of condition and it was the maiden special weight as well too. So you know, Crooked Finger Ray does have the class to him, and he's dropping he's dropping down big time in class today as well too. So we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes. But Crooked Finger Ray is in our 3-hole. And then we have Western Rule, who's really a dark horse here, but I think could be a horse that you have to take seriously here. Yeah, Palma is switching to Kent DeSormo as his jockey today. So we'll see how it goes. I think that this horse it has room to improve, even though it did break its maiden at Los Alamitos. I think with the jockey change today, they see something in this horse, and it possibly can run very well today. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out, but that's going to be our group for that today. So here we are. Let's move on to race 3. In race 3, we have Steel Road, and Steel Road to me is a big proposition today, but it's not going to be valued that much. But the horse did lose by a neck last time out, and this is just a combination of Pratt and Mandela. And I know the horse lost by a neck at, of all places, Golden Gate, but still the horse is going to be at the same distance. And this horse has the best speed figs in the group as well too, even better for a first time out. Stir the Pot is the horse that you have to take seriously here, because Stir the Pot is one of the veterans here in this group as well too, with 11 races under his belt. So that's why Stir the Pot's going to get himself a lot of action today as well too. But so we'll see how it goes. We don't have much on his works right now either, but Steve Knapp is the trainer for this horse. Alexis Centino is going to be riding, but our key horse is going to be Steel Road. Everything makes sense with this one. You got the Pratt Mandela combination as once again. And that's the overwhelming reason why you got to go there. Then we have Nazar. Nazar looks to be a pretty good horse. Didn't have a good race, first time out at Santa Anita on the 2nd of April, but the horse has now been moved to the Paul Aguirre barn, and Kent DeSormo takes over the mount today as well too. Edwin Maldonado was on the horse during the first time out. So pretty much I think Nazari is up for a good one today. They've been training well. Just sometimes horses just don't break well, and they just don't get into the race the way that they should. So we're going to give them another chance, and we'll see how it goes. And then we got Derby War, who's 20-1 right now, and they've moved. This horse has kind of been, it's a question mark. And sometimes when I get a question mark like this one, maybe they'll run Hughes today. I think S1 Flores will put something. We'll put a little bit of leisure on this horse today. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take our first break here. And pretty much, you guys make sure to come on back. We do have some pretty good races for you today and everything like that. We got 11 races on the card. So you guys stay tuned. I got some more good picks for you guys right now. We got the early pick 5 coming up, and I'm going to talk races 4 through 7 as well too. So you guys just stay tuned. This is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and I'll be right back to you.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing. With daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we're back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and let's jump into race 4. Race 4 today, we have a allowance optional claimer, $63,000 purse, 10 furlongs on the turf, and I'm going to go with a horse that I know very well, Carmelita's Man. And Carmelita's Man does bowl the best speed fig in this group. So I think that when you look at everything, when it's all said and done, with the switch to Abel Cedillo, Dean Peterson looks to be ready to win this race. This horse, after it was claimed from Jack Carava back in October 2020, the horse had won 2 in a row, and the last time the horse did win was at an allowance of $50,000, and went and ran very well. And Tyler Bays was the jockey that day. The horse went off at 5-1, won that race by a head, but came from the 5th hole when it was time to come around the stretch. So this horse does have the deep close to him as well too. So pretty much Carmelita's Man, I'm rocking with you today. 4-1 morning line on this horse. Hopefully we can keep that number and get up just a little bit more, and we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes. And then we got Mr. Brownstone, who's going to be a big favorite. I know that they're going to bet this horse down, and I can feel that happening already. So pretty much the horse is 5-2 right now. Mr. Brownstone has been he's been a good horse. Finished second last time out. That's why a lot of people were probably going to gravitate to this horse as well too. The horse takes a lot of time off. The horse literally runs every 2 months, it looks like. And for a moment there, the horse the horse didn't come back for a whole year. So the horse is still getting kind of acclimated to things a little bit, but it's only ran 6 times. So pretty much we're going to throw Mr. Brownstone in here, the lightly raced horse, and this horse is supposed to set up very well, and I think that it's going to wind up being a really good race because of that. Now you got a table for 10. Flavian Pratt is the jockey for this horse. He rode the horse to a win over at Del Mar, but has been shut out and finished third 3 straight times at Santa Anita above this horse. And Phil D'Amato is the trainer. So this is the spot they feel like they can get the money at. And they do drop a little bit down in class, but we're going to see how it goes, see how it shakes out. Table for 10 is also in our group as well, at 2-1. And then we have Secret Club. Secret Club is going to be ridden by JJ Hernandez, trained by Sean McCarthy. And Secret Club did get a good win last time out with JJ Hernandez riding. Before that, Drayton Van Dyke was the jockey. So, this is a good horse. Clubhouse ride, gelding as well. So we'll see how it goes. Owned by Harris Farm. So, they know what they're doing. They put this horse in a sharp spot, and I pretty much caught it. So I think that this will wind up being a pretty good race as well too. But I really do like our chances here with Carmelita's Man. All right, we move on to race 5. In race 5, we have Plum Sexy, who's coming back around after racing Sunday, and our little tiger who scratched out of the race yesterday gets into this race. So pretty much I'm looking, I've already talked to you guys about Plum Sexy. Plum Sexy should really be able to beat this field today because now he's dropping down in class for this one. And then when you look at our little tiger, a very good horse as well too. He's going to have the Sormo riding it and wound up winning at 7 furlongs last time out as well too. And this will probably be the 2 horses you'll see coming down the lane when it's time to get to that finish line. And then we got Simmer Down, who's another really good horse, who's a tricky horse. Did get a good win last time out, won at a mile as well too. So the horse is already used to the condition, but it's his first time against winners as well too. So you got to take that into fruition. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. But I like Simmer Down because S1 Flores should be able to get this horse right where he wants him at. And then we have Smooth Like Butter. Yeah, Smooth Like Butter is going to be the favorite today. But you know what? This race wasn't built for favorites. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and put this horse in the group. But there's a reason why this horse is not, on top. The horse has been a favorite. I'm counting 3 times and only showed up once. So pretty much I'm going to go with that adage right there, and we're going to just stick with it. And Smooth Like Butter is going to be in the 4-hole here with our top horses. Now let's go ahead and look at the early pick 5. The early pick 5 is looking real good. We got the leg 1 with the 1 and the 2 in the stakes race. Then we're going to all bet leg 2, and then we have leg 3. Singling the 4 horse, and then we're going to go ahead with leg 4 and take the 4, 6, 8 in that group, and then we have the 1, 2, 4, 5 here, and this is going to be a $72 investment for you. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to race 6. In race 6, we have this is a group that the horses are a bit older, and they've been places and they've done big things on the track before. So, you have to go ahead and respect that fact. So pretty much you got French Getaway, who used to be a Baffert horse. And I'm going to go with French Getaway here, who has actually won a stakes race as well too. In recent time, the horse won the horse. I'm looking at the figs right now. I don't have the complete of it, but this horse was pretty good a while ago when it was up under Baffert. Now it's up under Bob Hess Jr. So pretty much the horse is going to get Mike Smith once again riding, and Mike Smith was the jockey last time the horse won. And it's same type of situation, claiming race $32,000 at Santa Anita as well. The condition is not the same, but it was on the turf. It's a mile, but the horse won at a mile and 1/8. So I trust it right here. I'm going to go with French Getaway here, and I think this should be a good race, but I think French Getaway gets us a win here, and we'll see how it shakes out. Now let's go ahead and check out what's going on with Snazzy Dresser. Snazzy Dresser is 5-1 right now. Will probably be coming down as well too. This is another one of the real good horses in this race as well. Snazzy Dresser gets Kent de Sormo as its rider today, and at one point the horse had won back-to-back claiming in an allowance race, and then ran in the American and finished 5th. Now the horse comes back around after finishing 3rd last February. I'm talking about 2020 February. So the horse has had a year off, and usually you want to give a horse like this a race, but in a condition like this, I think the horse will fit in right where it needs to be. So that's why we're going to throw in Snazzy Dresser as well too. Then we have Fly to Mars. Fly to Mars is a pretty good horse as well. Fly to Mars is going to be the favorite. That why? Because Flavian Pratt's riding the horse. The horse won by 2 lengths last time out as well too. Claiming 32,000. So pretty much the horse hasn't ran since February. Now the horse is coming back around and will be fresh. So it will loom the danger, and we'll be getting a lot of the action as well too. And then we finish up with Move Over. Finished 4th last time out. They're going to switch the jockey this time around. Humberto Figueroa is going to take the mount. This is a Hector Palmer horse as well too. I think that the horse's Figs compete well with this group, so we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes. Now Ronald R would have been the big favorite here, but Ronald R got scratched out for this race. So we move on to race 7 here, and in race 7 we have Secret Weapon. Secret Weapon is here in this maiden special weight. And this is one of our more wide open races because it is a maiden special weight. But I think that this 3-1 horse should work out very well for us. Yes, it's a first timer, but I always trust Simon Callahan with a first timer. Now, John Sadler has the big favorite here, the $1 million horse, who actually ran a good work on the 4th of April. So that horse is going to get a lot of love. But Secret Weapon also ran a great work on the 27th of March. So I expect these two horses to be down in the lane, fighting it out. And then we have Money Mike as well, too, who's been running straight killer bullets for Bob Baffert lately. He hit four out of 5 in his latest works, and pretty much was looking pretty good on April 3rd as well, too, with the 4 furlongs. So, that horse is another very expensive horse, $600,000 for him. Secret Weapon is $650,000, and then we're gonna put in a horse by the name of Naismith, and this is kind of like a hunch play because that is the creator of basketball, and the horse has experience. But the first time out, Flavian Pratt rode the horse, and the horse finished 4th. This time around, you have Jessica Pfeiffer riding the horse and is giving up 7 pounds as well, too. So we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes. We'll see if the lightweight can help this horse out a bit. So there it is. There it is. So we're pretty much going 1, 2, 3, 4 if you see it on a box. But this is the 7th race. So pretty much this one right here is a race that, it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of things. And then pretty much everybody's trying to get to that late pick 4. But I know a lot of people are going to play the pick 6 and the pick 5 as well, too, because that's where it starts at. In race 6, you start off with, you get that pick 6 going. And in race 7, you get the pick 5 going. Okay, so pretty much with that, we're going to be right back with races 8 through 11, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the late pick 4 as well, too. So you guys stay tuned. This is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
Race 8 is the featured race today, and it's going to be the Santa Margarita Stakes, and it's the $200,000 stake. It's a grade 2. It's going to be a good one. And I'm going to go ahead and let's preview who we have here. I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Secret Weapon. I like Secret Weapon coming in. Oh, not Secret Weapon. I'm so sorry. That was our last race. This is race 8. So sorry. Harvest Moon is going to be our horse for this one. I like Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon should be fairly competitive. The horse did finish 4th in the Beholder Mile, lost by 7 lengths, and finished 4th before that in the Breeders' Cup Distaffs. But when the Zenyatta and the Torrey Pines also won an open claimer and his maiden special weight, had won 4 races in a row at one point. Flavian Pratt has been the jockey every single time except for the horse's first race, and so pretty much they have a good connection. And then once again, this is actually the guy that used to really always get Flavian to ride his best horses, and he still does. But whenever Flavian's riding for Simon Callahan, you have to take that into to note, and it always seems to be a winning proposition as well, too. So that's why I'm going to go with Harvest Moon here. Even though as time goes by, it can be a very tough horse to beat. As time goes by, has not won a stakes yet, but the horse did finish 2nd last time out to the very, very good Swiss Skydiver. Is going to go down as a legend. Yeah, everybody knows she's the filly who won the Preakness. So you guys got to always understand, if you run behind Swiss Skydiver, then you're in pretty good company. So it is what it is. And then you have Pharaoh's Heart. Pharaoh's Heart, Mark Black, trainee, had John Velasquez ride him last time out. The horse finished second. Joe Rosario rode the horse on the 14th of February. The horse finished second. And then the horse ran on January 3rd, breaking its maiden. So Umberto Rispoli gets the call today. And we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes. But this is another Pharaoh baby. And, it is what it is at the end of the day. So, Pharaoh baby always going to loom large in these groups. So Santa Margarita Stakes should be a good one. I think it's going to be a 3-horse race, and it's only a 5-horse field. That's why 3 horses are here as well. But I think it's going to come down to the 2 and the 4, and I think the 4 best is the 2 in this spot. All right, we move forward, and we have ourselves race 9, and race 9 is going to be another fun race. We got Lady Nuguis 4-1 here, 8 horse as well, 2 outside. And then we have Unbreakable, who's going to be our 3-horse, who's the 3-horse, but in our 2-hole today. Unbreakable did win last time out, winning by 2 1/4. I mean, a length in 2 quarters, and pretty much, I'm sorry, 2 quarters length. So sorry about that. But Mike Pipey is the trainer for this horse. And, Mike Pipey always has his horses ready to roll on the turf course. But I think we got a good shot here with Lady Nuguis, who's going to be ridden by the veteran Kent DeSormo. And that's kind of why I'm going here as well, too, because it looks like he's the man for the job to get this horse a win. The horse ran 12 times in 2020. The horses ran at Santa Anita 3 times and finished second twice. So I think this is the jockey that gets the horse over today, even though the horse did finish 5th last time out. But Rispoli was riding that day, and the horse was a big favorite in a tough group. This group is just as tough, but I think when you bring in Kent DeSormo, he's going to get exactly what you want out of this horse, so that's why you're bringing him in. Then we got Old Silver, who's going to be trained by Phil D'Amato, and Jessica Pfeiffer's riding this horse as well, too. She's been getting a lot of good horses, so pretty much we have to take that into note as well. And so pretty much Old Silver is coming back around, going to have Jessica riding him today. And she's going to be pretty much looking to get this horse over as well, too. The horse finished second, lost by a nose back in January, but came back around a month later and lost by 4 3/4 lengths, but finished 9th. So pretty much when you look at that, Old Silver is not too far behind, and the horse could probably run pretty huge today as well, too, since it is getting a little bit of a weight break. And then we have our last horse here is going to be Good Things Coming Pink. So Good Things Coming Pink is a horse that is the favorite, and a lot of people like this horse because it's a vet. JJ Hernandez takes the mount again. Jeff Metz is the trainer for this horse, and he's looking to win. The horse was a big favorite last time out, but wound up losing by neck. So this horse is going to get a lot of the action here, but this is a wide open race, and I think that the 8 horse is going to surprise everybody today. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. Let's move on to race 10. Race 10 should be a good one. This is my shot of the day in the allowance race, $65,000 per 7 furlongs. The reason why, and the only reason why I'm going with the 20-1 here is Tap Back is the only horse that ran at 7 and won at 7. See the horse, and I'm talking about 7 furlongs, and ran a bullet on April 1st as well, too. So everything is setting up to me for this horse to actually run huge and get a big, big win here, because the horse finished second last time out, but that was at Los Alamitos. But before that, on November 1st, the horse took to the front and did not look back and won for fun. The horse won by 6 lengths. So why not? Tap Back. Mario Gutierrez is the rider today. Michael McCarthy is the trainer. I think everything makes a whole lot of sense when it comes down to this horse. But this is one of those fields where everything is pretty open here. So that's why, you got a horse up here at 20-1. Then I got Fashionably Fast here, the 5 horse. This horse ran at 7 as well, too, in the triple bend, but finished second. And that was a G2. So pretty much that's why this horse is getting a lot of love. Last time it won was the Tiz Now, and won by a head as well, too. Dean Peterson is the trainer for this horse. And the horse, has been training decent. lately as well too. So we'll be ready, and this horse should be a good horse for up underneath. And then you have Canadian Pride. Canadian Pride is going to be trained by Peter Erden, ridden by Abel Cedillo. This horse is riding in his first stakes race, and Abel Cedillo got this horse a good win last time out as well too, for its second career win. And you know what? They they like the combination, everything like that. The horse was able to hold off. I will not. So, there's a lot of things going into this one, and this horse is a $250,000 purchase from Keeneland. So, hey, it has the pedigree to compete, so why not? We're going to throw Canadian Pride in here as well, too. And then I know that everybody's looking at me crazy because I got the favorite, Tigre di Slugo, here in the fourth hole, but he had Flavian Pratt riding the first 4 times out. Flavian broke the horse's maiden at Del Mar. Then the horse came back around and came at Del Mar and won again. So the horse likes Del Mar, and the horse finishes second a lot at Santa Anita. So pretty much it's hard to take this horse today, even though everything says that this horse should win the race today, because when you look at the pedigree, the horse was in the California Cup Sprint and the San Carlos as well too in their last 2 races and finished second. But I think today, though, this will be something that's not going to work out for the horse, and I think Tap Back is going to get everybody paid today. So let's see how it goes, see how it shakes out. That's going to be the race 10 allowance optional claimer. All right, last is the final race of the day, and we have D's Lovely Sophia in the 1 hole. D's Lovely Sophia. I like this horse. This horse is going to be trained by Hector Palma, and this horse is going to be ridden by S1 Flores. I like the combination here. I know the horse finished 9th last time out, but now they're actually bringing the horse up in class as well too. And the horse has been running some good bullets as of late. April 12th, the horse did very well that day. So I want to be sneaky here. So that's why I'm taking D's Lovely Sophia. Then we have That's Amari. The horse has only ran twice and actually won last time out. Flavian Pratt takes back over the mount once again for the 3rd time, and this horse will be getting a lot of the action. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. Then we have number 7, Rocky's Causeway. I like Rocky's Causeway a lot. Richie Baltus is the trainer for this horse. This horse is going to want to finish first last time out. Broke its maiden in the maiden special weight. So the horse has the class behind it, and it has some of the better jockeys at Santa Anita riding it as well too. But at the end of the day, though, I think that this horse will be outwitted by the top 2 that I have here. And then we have some more. We have ourselves I'll Do It For You in the 8 hole. I think I'll Do It For You should be right there, in the mix. Quentin Miller is a fairly new trainer, and Kent DeSormo was riding for him. So, but Kent DeSormo was pretty much riding for anybody right now because he was away for a bit as well, too. So thing is, the horse went from the rooter to the tutor last time out, and they're going to try to duplicate that feat again. We'll see how it goes, though. The horse did very well, won on the turf at a mile on the 3rd of April and won by a length and a quarter. So, pretty much you got to take things seriously with this horse as well, too. And then you have, Then you have our last horse, Christy's Tiger. Christy's Tiger should be pretty good as well, too, today. And Christy's Tiger, there's not much to think about with this horse. I think Christy's Tiger 4-1 looms a danger, gives you a chance. I just want to throw the horse in here on my super high 5. The horse wound up losing by a neck. So pretty much as a very, very big favorite. So, this time around, the horse is just looking to go ahead and right that wrong from last time out, but we'll see how it goes. This is a much better field than last time out. So there it is with race 11. All right, so real quick, let's go ahead and look at our late pick 4, which is going to be leg 1, 2, and 4. Then leg 2, 2, 3, 7, 8. Leg 3 is 2, 3, 5, 7. And then in leg 4, it's 1 and the 5. Okay, and that's going to be a $32 investment for you. All right, so pretty much I did go a little bit longer than I usually like to, but the thing is, though, this is 11 race card today, and this is a card that you can dig deep into and make some good money today. Usually when there's a lot of races, you have opportunities to make some money in a lot of different places. Okay, so pretty much, as I always say, bet with your head, not with your heart. If you have a hunch, bet a bunch. This is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and we are at Santa Anita Park once again on April 24th, 2021 with this card right here. So you guys make sure to keep on jumping on that app and using all that good fantasy stuff on Stable Duel, which is cutting edge, ahead of its time, and you want to be a part of something that's going to be really, really big very, very soon. So thank you very much. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'll be back to you tomorrow.
From the East and the West,